Quick disclaimer: this is by no means a financial advice, just how Collins view pips. Trading carries a high level of risk, so any decision you make should be based off your own analysis. This is done basically and mainly for educational purposes. Okay, so without any further ado, let's dive right into what we have today. Alright guys, welcome back to another video for the week. Um this is Gbpjpy. We're gonna be starting with our last week trades and entries, whatever the market did. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be starting with Monday. Yeah, this was Monday for week 10. This was Monday for week 10. And yeah, if you recall, I had the sell position all the way from these highs here. I had a sell position from here, in which I entered from here, yeah. This was the origin of the sell position. I was planning to hold all the way to this supplies, not like, yeah, I was actually planning to hold all the way to this demands. It should have been like a 1 to 12. But as you can see, on Monday, the market was reacted from this supply that I already had marked out, broke this structure. I had a 5 minutes entry here. I was waiting for the market to get to. Immediately it broke the structure I was in. I had my entries set, everything, but the market always has a plan of its own. Okay. Yeah, there was a 5 minutes entry here. Okay, immediately this broke. I had my entry set here. But as you can see, the market continued all the way to these lows, taking these lows. So I believe when the market was going back up, I was like, yeah, okay, it's coming back all the way to these supplies to keep on selling. Okay, so I had my entry there, I left it, and as you can see, taking liquidity, dipped into this supply more, then came back. So pretty much Monday was a loss for me. Monday was a loss for me. Then yeah, I was patient in the market, okay, to observe and see what is happening, what is going to happen. So I was going to take buys all the way from this demand here. So this happened, never got there on Monday. So on Tuesday, yeah, the market starts bearish. The market started going bearish. I don't know where it reacted from here, but like I said, the trend is your friend. I realized okay, the market started going bearish, but I wasn't focused on that yet. I was waiting for the buys to play out here. So I traded these buys live on YouTube. I was waiting for the buys to play out here. So yeah, the first entry was what this extreme here, just like I said here. So this first entry was this extreme here, which actually gave me 1 to 2. Actually, it topped at the 1 to 3, but I partial out at the 1 to 2. So after I broke the 5 minute structure, that was my second entry. I actually had my second entry placed out here. Actually, it took the 5 minutes here, then came back all the way to the extreme, broke the 5 minute structure again, the internal structure. So I had my entry placed here. This topped at the 1 to 2, but yeah, the partials I took out was very little. I took out very little partials, which came back and yeah, it was almost a loss, like a 0.25 loss rather than a 0.5 loss. So after I noticed this break of structure here, after I noticed these lows have been taken out here, my entry lows have been taken out here because I was already on breakdown for the first trade and the second trade was taken out as a loss. So after I noticed this happened, and this was on a Tuesday. Okay, I noticed this happened on a Tuesday. I had this place. Okay, let's take this now as the new highs. Taking this now as the new highs. And when the market got there, what did you see? When the market got there, what did you see? A break of structure from the 5 minutes. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, looking at it this way. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, and then a break of structure. And always after the break of structure, our entry. Okay, but then I wasn't in the market. I was out to do something when I saw this trade. I was like, okay, took this lows again, then immediately I set my entry here, giving some space for spread. Well, I'm glad I did that because looking at this now, I can see it took those highs, but yeah, I gave some space for spread. So yeah, this happened, and that was how I took the sales that I posted in the YouTube video. Okay, this happened, and this stopped at Yeah, yeah, that was how I took the sales. Let's see. Okay, this topped at 1 to 13. They topped at 1 to 13. All right, the market topped at 1 to 13, and I made over, I think, 2.5 to 3% from this trade. 2.5 to 3%. That's what I made from this trade. Okay, so the market topped at 1 to 13, and pretty much, why did I take the sales? The buyers changed after this liquidity, the reaction from the demand, but still refusing to create, to go highs. Rather creating a new lower low, a new higher low, rather creating a new, no, a lower low, rather creating a new lower low, and now creating a higher high, breaking structure from the supply, breaking structure from the supply. 5 minutes broke structure again. So why not? I have to set my entry here, and yeah, rode the wave, all the way to the 1 to 13. So yeah, for Wednesday, I was supposed to be in the market. I was waiting for buys all the way from these zones here. So immediately the market reacted from this demand. I actually was waiting for these buys here for it to take the Asian low, coming to this breaker point. I was waiting for the buys here for it to take the Asian low, come to this breaker point, then give me the bullish entry. But what happened was it reacted here and broke the 5 minutes. As you can see, I have that marked out. Broke the 5 minutes. Broke the 5 minutes. So I was waiting for an entry, a retracement back here. Then I noticed the buy. It created a new structure of buys, buys, buys. So we are refusing to break this high. Refusing to break this high, now reacting from the last order block above. Refusing to break this high. I deleted my entry, okay? Because I wasn't actually sure of this place. I was waiting for it here. Deleted my entry, and what do you see happen? The market got to this 5 minutes, taking this out, also even taking this out. So pretty much there was no trade for me on Wednesday. Now as we focused on the new structure, okay, this was the high that took this lows. This was the high that took this lows. Yeah, this what happened. The market got there, broke the 5 minute structure again, and as you can see, the liquidity has been set above here. Liquidity has been set above here, but always the market just for some reason never got back there. Creating new lower low, creating a new lower low. So now what do we do? We're waiting for sales from this location. We're waiting for sales from this location, and this was supposed to be where on Friday. Supposed to be where on Friday, because on Thursday there was no trading. I was waiting for the sales to play out, but the sales never did play out. So yeah, and I'm not one to chase the markets. Like I always say, I'm not one to chase the market. So yeah, reaction from the demand, refusing to get to the supply, refusing to get to the supply. Because I was waiting for a reaction from the supply and a break of structure, not just a reaction from the supply and sales. I was waiting for a reaction from the supply and a break of structure. So this by some chance almost got to the 15 minutes, but never did. Never did. So I was very skeptical about that. I decided to wait for the buys since the supplies have been refusing to hit. I decided to wait for the buys, and as you can see, I always wait for the 5 minutes break of structure and the 5 minutes reaction. This was the 15 minutes, and I had the 5 minutes internal structure here. As you see, the green box for the supply and the demand are my 5 minutes. Okay, so by I was waiting for reaction from the 5 minutes, and what did the market do? Came back. During this was even during the Asian, the market came back. They never reacted from the 5 minutes order block. And then on Friday, the buys played out. I don't know. So pretty much on Friday there was no trade for me. Yeah, and this was where the market ended, though this was at night time. So I was pretty much away from the market when all this happened. Okay. So these are my only trades for the week. One, two, three. I took three trades here. And okay, four. There was a loss here. One loss here. I think this place was from last week, so let me just have this marked out. So there was a loss here, there was a loss there, and yeah, pretty much it. That's just it. One loss and okay, two loss, two wins for the week, and the two wins amounted to over a 3% or I think a 5% win. Okay, so really that was pretty much it for the weekend. Now, what do we expect to see? Let's go down to the daily for good. If you remember, the daily reacted from a daily demand. Okay, reaction from a daily demand. Now let's go down to the 4 hour. From the 4 hour, what do you see? Right from the 4 hour extreme demand, then what's breaking the 4 hour structure. So now for next week, we're expect to see what buys. Buys like focus on the buys. My real focus are on the buys. Okay, reaction from this no buys all the way, and I believe this is going to be more than 100 pips above. I have that calculated. Okay, this is like almost a 350 pips move, almost a 350 pips move. Okay, so you trust me, you don't want to miss those buys if you play out, if it plays out. You don't want to miss those buys. You don't want to miss those buys. So yeah, looking at it from the 4 hour, 4 hour is bullish, daily is bullish. Then let's go down to the 1 hour. 1 hour obviously is bullish. 1 hour is bullish. Okay, taking all these highs, and these highs we're taking, these lower highs we're taking from what? These lower lows, yeah. These higher lows, these lower highs we're taking from these higher lows, yeah. Okay, this was the other block that broke that structure. And now as you can see, the market got to this place, and you can see the reaction. Okay, already giving us bullish intent. Then let's go down to the 15 minutes. Clearly giving us a 15 minutes break of structure here. Came back to the extreme. The buys continues to play. So yeah, we're just focused on what is happening this moment, what is going to happen the next moment. Okay. So now for the week, we expect to see buys. Buys in line with the trend. Buys in line, just in line with the trend, with the higher time frame perspective. Okay. Yeah, and as in market has been bullish all the way since January. The market has been bullish since January 3rd. Market got bullish. Alright, all the way from January 3rd, the market has been bullish. So I believe the bullish intents are going to continue. And yeah, in this place, I don't actually see any sales playing out. Trust me, this location, I don't actually see any sales playing out. So, and also always remember, this is based on how callers view peeps. Okay, I'm not your mentor. I'm just a guy on YouTube trying to see posts his view on the market every week. Those who decide to learn from it, and all mainly for educational purposes. Okay, so those who decide to learn from it will, and those who do not, no grudges. I'm just doing my thing, and hopefully it gets to help somebody, help me as well. Okay, if I'm using this would be a 30 pips. So 30 pips all the way to this is what? It's 1 to 6, and all the way to this is like a 1 to 11. Okay, so I'm believing this is gonna take this liquidity getting all the way to this. Yeah, let's just see 1 to 12. Or rather be safe for 1 to 11. So if you're gonna enter with straight from this demand, this is like a 1 to 11 trade. Right? This is like a 1 to 11 trade. If you're gonna enter straight from that demand. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the weekend. See you guys in the coming week. Peace.